have this be a habit, but I'll take it. We feel good. We worked on these situations a lot in camp and spring ball, and with red zone defense, red zone offense. And so we feel really comfortable with what we're doing as a group, and have a bunch of leadership on this team that really believes in each other, and they demand a lot from each other. So I think it's easy as a head coach for me to have guys that do it, and that I can lean on, and senior leadership to everyone on the team, holding each other accountable. That's what we're seeing, and our guys are growing and getting better, and we're progressing. Let's get ready for the next one too. So get excited for that opportunity.
Is there anything worse than having to wait for the replay, that you've had to do that twice in a row to make sure the game was over?
Yeah, I think they should just let me review it. I've been pretty spot on, except for the one time I took a timeout just to have them review it again. It was more principle than anything. So, yeah, I just felt like, we did some things that took some chances and took some risks that I didn't think were out of the ordinary, but I was just proud of our players, the way they performed it. I mean, offensively, defensively, and special teams, I thought we played really solid, and just really happy that our guys were able to execute and just trust our players. I love our quarterback, and he's right there, and I want him to know that he knows that already too, and love the way that he works with this team, and love the leadership on our team, and we won this game, and I'm happy about that, but now we have to win and learn, and have an opportunity to learn from the next one too, because we have a big team, a big time opponent coming to town again, and really looking forward to that one.
Where does this game rank in your career as far as not only the win, but the bizarreness of the game?
I don't know. I just, this isn't about me and my rankings of the games. I'm just happy for our players and happy for our fans to get the win, and I just, as a head coach, I have the best view in the house, so there's moments that I was just a fan, enjoying what Coach Grimes and Coach Tuyaki and Coach Lamb were calling, and the rest of the assistants are doing an amazing job, getting it ready, and then demanding a lot from their players and performing well. And so I think as a head coach, it was nice for me to sit back and show some energy, but just support the guys as much as I can, because I think our coaches and our players did an amazing job.
What did you tell your defense going into that overtime period, knowing that you had a field goal to work with?
They know it. I mean, they know the urgency that's involved with it. And I thought defensively we were able to make an air raid team rely heavily on the run, and that was a good thing for us. So and I thought our guys were able to tough it out a little bit. And we asked a lot from that D line this game, and I thought they did an amazing job. And owning the line of scrimmage as much as they did, and trying to provide a lot of pressure. The three-man rush. I think most of the time we're in a three-man or four-man rush, and and I credit our coaches for sticking to the game plan and keep working. I mean, we gave up some big chunk plays, and that's USC has a great talent. They're able to make some big-time plays and big-time throws, but there's one that we gave up that was just a blown assignment. And then I just love our guys just keep playing. They just keep working hard, and they keep plugging along. And when we have that type of effort and that type of energy on the sidelines, I think we'll be in a good position.
Kalani, you've said a lot in the past that you want to see your guys play BYU football. That performance today, was that the definition of BYU football to you?
I thought so. I thought offensively we were able to use all our weapons. You saw a lot of guys make plays, and defensively we were able to rely on our depth. We have some guys. I mean, we were fortunate in the first 2 weeks to not have so many injuries, and this one we got kind of banged up in games. I don't know how severe some of the injuries that we had, but we were able to go back to our depth that we were trying to really rely on, and those guys stepped up. So proud of those guys, and the things that they've done in the offseason just made me so proud of how they performed today.
Do you feel like this is a win that can change the perception of your program?
Well, I don't really care about all that stuff, man. I'm just trying to coach football and have fun with these kids. So,
Kalani, a couple different times in the game, you had a short yardage package where you brought in Austin and Kyrie's and Diane to get it like a yard or two. It worked the one time in getting you the first down, the other time you got stopped. But what do you like about that package, and what's kind of led you to use that in the short yardage situations?
It's a package that Ed Lamb absolutely loved, and we used it last year, and I thought it worked for us. And then this week we just got the spot wasn't what we wanted, and we're an inch short, but so I have a lot of trust in those guys that performed in that group, and we have a lot of things that go along in that package, so we'll see what happens.
Are there specific situations where you look to use that package
Yeah, I'm
specifically.
not gonna tell you when they are.
What were you told
You just
on-
have to find out.
What were you told on that USC touchdown when he was forced out and came back in? Or
Um,
quote unquote forced out?
I don't know, I thought it was offensive PI, but whatever. I mean, the refs have a hard job. I know it's really tough for them. I had a good view of it. They can always ask me, I can give them a call. Give me a flag, I'll make the right call.
Last few questions.
They seem to.
Overall, I thought they did a great job. It's hard. I mean, I don't know. I got to go back and look at it again, and I'm always going to be biased, you know. So, but I thought really they made big plays. You know, we had coverage there, and the credit to them, they were able to make the play.
Looking back to the first quarter, you know, USC scored pretty easily on their first drive, but then their next two drives, you guys were able to get interceptions. How much of that momentum shift was that, and a confidence boost was that for the defense to get those turnovers back-to-back drives?
We knew those were going to be there. We knew that we were going to have some opportunities to make some turnovers. We even dropped a few today, you know. So we feel really comfortable with our opportunity to scheme and strategize, but you know, our guys had to really execute it. It was the players that were able to believe in the scheme, and for the D linemen to understand their role. The three of those guys that just owned the front, and it took all of the positions, all 11 guys making it work. And listen, it didn't go perfectly, but I think we were able to establish that they can't do what we wanted them to do. You know, so we were able to make them be a little bit more balanced. I don't know how many times they ran, how many times they passed, but an air raid team that ran the ball more than they threw, I think mission accomplished.
Is this more of an?
Why didn't you kick the field goal on 4th and 2?
Because I was being selfish and I wanted to get the first down. That's me being honest. Yeah, that was a fan moment for me, and I was just a lot of regrets on that one. But you know, I think Jake had just missed the field goal, and just really wanted to I believe in what we did, and it was an inch short. So you know, I have to look at it and see if I made the best decision, but. I don't know, we'll find out. Maybe I'll do that again.
Is this more of the?
Talk about Wilson and just kind of his improvement and development in the last couple games.
Oh, he's awesome. He's been doing that for a long time. And listen, he started the second half of last year, so he's still kind of in some learning moments, you know. But he's learning real quick, and he's got an amazing football IQ, and he has a great supporting cast to help him. And then he has the work ethic that is second to none. The guy is a hard worker, and then you match him up with our O-line, our backs, our receivers and tight ends, and I think we got something really good, something special happening.
Is this more of the offensive end?
So,
You touched on defense, but can you really tell us what it felt like to be able to see the defense pull out those key plays, especially considering you were out a couple starters?
I was just really proud of them. I mean, the boys stepped up and made plays. I don't even who caught the last pick.
Diane.
Yeah, and this is the guys that just they were excited to be on the field, you know, and that's all the guys. And the sidelines were all tuned in. We had pretty much the whole team involved in every play, and the energy was really good and strong. And that's nothing to do with the head coach. That's the culture of the team and the leadership and the awesome dynamic that we have with our players.
Is this more of the offensive showing you've wanted to see from your offense early this season?
Yeah, I have to look at it. I mean, I think if you ask our offensive players, they want to do more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we can take this opportunity to learn, and I'm glad we can win and learn. Right, so we're looking forward to getting better from this week.
Thanks, Coach.
One more.
How beneficial
For
has
former
it?
players.
Oh, thank you. How beneficial has it been to have Tyson Williams in the program as a grad transfer, specifically the last few games?
Oh, it's huge, and you know, he's been able to focus on football and school, and you ask him, and he said this has been what he needed, where all the focusing and no distractions, has been all ball and school. And so you see the things that he's able to do on the field, but I love the things that he does when he doesn't have the ball in his hands, you know, and that goes for all 11 guys on the field. They work really hard, and man, it's just an honor for me to be their coach. I love it, and just enjoying this moment and looking forward to learning from it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.